What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, The Bear, Season 2, Episode number 7. And that was the most stressful, insane, anxiety-inducing episode.
Chaotic.
That didn't involve, like, murder and killing that I think I've ever watched. It was
Although
just,
I'm sure it could have led to that.
I mean, it felt like that's what we were building to. I don't know what Mikey was going to do with one of those forks besides throwing them. I mean, I thought it was going to lead to him and his death. Again, I don't recall if they've specifically told us how and when it happened.
I think it was on a bridge.
So I'm not... Oh, maybe that's why we saw that bear flashback dream thing on the bridge. But it's one of those things where, I mean, when Mom drove the car through the house,
She's
I was
fucking
like...
done. Honestly, sometimes when everybody's fighting, you're like, yeah, I am going to run the fucking car through the house. Maybe everybody will shut up then.
So insane. I mean, just seeing the family dynamic, you really understand why all of, like, seeing them in the present time, you understand why they're all the way that they are.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, just the drama and the intensity, and, I mean, the way they produced the episode with the fucking buzzer going off every 10 seconds, it felt like, while there were, like, conversations in different rooms, but you could still hear the chaos and the mayhem going on in the kitchen, and, like, Mom constantly asking for help and no one ever just helping her
They
and
were
doing
trying
this.
to help
No,
her.
I was getting to that.
Okay.
Like, her just constantly, like, saying, like, no one's here to help, no one gives a shit, but literally everyone walked into the kitchen trying to help her, and she just shoos them away.
I
like,
hate
you ain't
that.
gonna be able to help me.
That is such,
And-
like, emotional terrorism.
Well, she's clearly got mental things going on as well. The fact
like,
that
I'm so amazing. I've done everything for you guys, and you guys didn't even try to help me. And it's like,
I think it's a lot deeper than that.
what?
But it's one of those things where I thought she was going to do something to herself as well.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things where the holiday and the stress that comes with that and all these people showing up to the house and you got to, like, please everyone. It's a very difficult time. And as you get older and there's more people that come and more families that get built because of, like, other relationships and stuff, like, holidays gets really stressful and it gets really difficult. And
No, thank you.
I think a lot of people, based off of comments and obvious experiences, can really kind of relate to that. And I think that's why it was such a triggering episode for so many people. Where, I mean...
Why do you think I don't like Christmas? I don't like it. I related to Natalie so much.
It's
just all of it brought in, and you just sit there in silence, and you just feel bad. And don't know what to do with it.
When stuff is going like that and constantly just essentially, like, snowballing, it's hard to not be someone who's like, yo, Ma, you okay? Like,
Yeah,
are you okay? Like,
you do it.
It's hard.
That's you.
It's a difficult thing when you clearly can tell that someone is not okay and you want to offer them help, but they won't acknowledge it. Like, Nat in that position, yeah, they had the conversation at the very beginning, like, stop asking her. But when you're legitimately concerned, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's a difficult thing to not do when you have this level of just, I don't know what the right word is, whether it's, like, comfort, compassion, my ability to help. Like, when you're feeling like that and you see someone spiraling, it's impossible to not ask the question.
It's true.
And just, again, seeing...
If you give a shit.
Yeah. The idea that...
break it down to, do you give a shit?
Yeah, the idea of seeing them in the present time and why they behave the way that they do, it's very interesting and it's very telling.
I feel bad for Natalie even more now.
I mean, it's just wild. There's the whole situation and, like, Mikey and just, yeah, the family. And by the way, the cast, I mean, again, I talk about this all the time in various shows, and I probably said this many times in this show. That episode doesn't work without the amazing performances of the cast and crew, because that cast was amazing in that episode. I mean, Bob Odenkirk being in there and his character just being so combative and, like, constantly talking shit to Mikey. And
because we get fucking tired of hearing your fucking same stories over and over
Do you?
and over.
Like,
not
that's
John
rude.
Bernthal.
Yeah, like, that's...
He can tell the same story every day.
When you know
forever.
someone is like that, you let them be like that. It's not hurting anyone to tell a story, especially if there are new people in the room. Just because you've heard a story a bunch doesn't mean someone else hasn't. Just walk out of the room if you don't like it.
No, I know.
Don't antagonize the person. There's no point in that.
When you get a
You're
little,
gonna get forks thrown at you.
I know. When you get a little alcohol in your system and you're like, I have to fucking hear your goddamn story one more goddamn time.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm gonna strangle you.
I'm on Mikey's side with that kind of thing because I know there's people like him, a lot of people like him out there who repeat themselves and tell stories, even if it's like similar company.
Yeah.
But if there's one new person in the room, you're gonna tell a story. Like, it's just the way it goes.
I know.
And that's just who he is. He's a storyteller who tells a lot of stories, and clearly they've experienced a lot. So coming off of that episode, I can't imagine where this goes, because this episode is called Forks, and
shit.
the last one was called Fishes. It's like, how do you bring an 8th plate of fish? Dummy, dumb.
He was just trying. He brought something.
Yeah.
You never go over to somebody's house empty-handed. I don't
Come
care.
empty-handed if you're bringing an 8th
Flowers,
fish.
alcohol, or a bottle of water.
Don't bring an 8th fish.
Even a handmade card. He was trying to do something nice.
Yes.
He thought he was helping.
Very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable and
What are you,
awkward.
stupid?
Yeah. Very uncomfortable, very awkward, very insane episode.
Yeah.
This show does
And
tense,
he stayed
great.
with her.
Yeah.
He's still married to her.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I mean, this show does tense. It does drama. It does all of that really well. I'm still trying to find where the comedy was in that last episode, because holy shit.
There's like uncomfortable laughter.
I mean, the facts are funny, but when everything else is going on, the facts are kind of like, yeah, we're good. There's too much other crazy shit going on.
Yeah.
You ready for Forks?
Yes.
Let's go.
So as you've been coaching over the years, what would you say are the most important lessons of leadership that you've learned?
The very first thing is that, in order to get better, you change limits. And when you change limits, you're going to look bad and you're going to fail. And
Coach K is getting a
I
lot
learned that
of
failure was never a
pub in
destination.
this show.
In other words, when you are knocked back, figure out why, and then change. You're not going to get there alone. Be on a team. Surround yourself with good people and learn how to listen. You're not going to learn with you just talking. And when you do talk, converse. Don't make excuses. Figure out the solution, and you don't have to figure it out yourself.
Wow, they're getting stuff built.
What an interesting life it is to be a leader.
That's something.
Coach K's a goat in the sports world. Great leader,
I
great
love that.
motivator.
Yeah, I love the way it was over Sydney. Ooh, that's a cool shot. I love the scenic shots, even if it's just cities and cars.
I mean, it's a beautiful city.
Fuck you, cousin.
Oh. What's going on here? Very ominous.
What is this? What's up with the fuck you cousin?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. You kidding me?
It's a very interesting, like, the decoration is interesting, like the light, just having those random look like clouds. And I saw like a pepper in there, items just dangling. The music is really interesting.
It's tripping me out. Is this bad? Is this good?
I mean, his attitude is making it sound like it's bad.
Is this a restaurant?
Oh.
Oh.
Every second counts.
Is he gonna learn?
Is that what this is?
Hey, Forks.
No, I'm Richard.
I'm Garrett, backway staff. You're Forks. Change your shirt.
Forks.
Chef, are we done with the forks?
Almost, chef. Let me ask you, every starred shine fucking forks his whole first fucking day?
First week is forks, and if you get lucky, you make it to spoons. Can we chill out on the swearing too,
How long
please?
am I supposed to be here
A
for?
week.
All right. You want me to fork? I'll fork. I'm gonna give cousin the satisfaction of coming home early?
So let me get this straight. He's punishing you by making you work at the best restaurant in the world.
Yep. He's punishing me for being ancillary.
Great, let me give you some purpose then. Dry those properly. You see those streaks? That's bad.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, why are you being so shitty? I love that there's a skeleton up there.
Oh.
Why fuck you, cousin? Why?
He just said.
No, I know, but like he's trying to help him.
Yeah, but he's forcing him into doing this. And he does. It's Richie. What do you think? Getting up super early.
It's, you know what? Whether you're being punished or not, it's how you look at it.
Of course. But we're talking about Richie. But is he talking about Mikey? Like the whole Forks thing? I felt like it triggered him a little. Coming off of last episode?
I don't know.
Or is he talking about Carmy? But this is good for Richie. He needs to learn some like etiquette and some procedure and that kind of stuff when it comes. Because I mean, he's complained about it before. Like
Yeah,
he doesn't have a
complains
role
about everything.
but he doesn't have a role in this new place. So it feels like the stress is gone in terms of getting things done on a schedule. Feels like they're coming along. They didn't give us a how many days to open, though, like they usually do.
See? Oh. Never mind.
4 weeks to open. There it is. Holy cow, we got a month.
That wasn't clean.
I've been doing this for 9 hours. I think I know what's clean.
I'm telling you that's not clean. That was not clean either. Please do them properly.
Yo,
Or
they're goddamn forks.
outside.
What are the chances he's gonna throw one?
Oh my
Do
God.
you think this is below you or something?
Yes, he
I think I'm
does.
45 years old polishing forks.
No one is asking you to be here. I don't think anybody remembers your name.
Nice try. You think I don't know how hard it is hiring people since COVID?
We don't have that problem.
You really drink this Kool-Aid, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Why?
Because I love this, Richie. I love this so much, dude. Did you know that when this restaurant opened 12 years ago, it won the best restaurant in the world the same year?
That's awesome.
5,000 people waiting at any given moment long. Do you see their faces when they walk in here? How stoked they are to see us and how stoked we have to be to serve them? Any given moment, one of those people that is waiting in line gets to eat here. They get to spend their time and their money here. I'm sorry, bro, but we need to have some forks without streaks in them. Every day here is the freaking Super Bowl.
I love his passion.
I need you to respect the staff, I need you to respect the diners, and I need you to respect yourself.
Great talk.
Yeah, it's your attitude.
I can do respect.
Lovely, I'll see you inside.
This dude's a rock star.
I love him. He's fantastic.
Wins include Kimberly Fox, District Attorney of the City of Chicago. We have Maurice
appeal win.
Personal note.
On 29 at 7:15, we have Tim and Jill Perry. And according to Jill's Instagram, it's always been her dream to dine at a 3-star restaurant, and they have been, quote, saving up for this.
Wow. They go all in on who they're bringing into their restaurant. That's
Guys, we're not
amazing.
gonna let these people spend $1. Do not drop a check. I wanna blow
Oh my
their fucking minds.
God. That's amazing. Like, they actually give a fuck.
I want to clarify
love
that it's
that.
not so much the smudge, but rather the fact that no one is taking responsibility for the smudge. It's okay to make mistakes. We can smudge things, but we need to own up to them with immediacy, integrity, and honesty. Does anyone want to talk any more about the smudge?
No chef.
Did you talk about the smudge?
Only a lot.
I know this sounds ridiculous. I am aware that I've had to say the word fucking smudge 20 times in the last 2 days, but we had to reset the plate with the smudge because persimmon glaze was smudged, which fucked the set because we had to take it to a 4-top, which cost us 45 seconds. 47 seconds. You sure as shit better own up to it. Because we sure as shit are gonna pay for it. Now get back to work. Fuck you, Garrett. Yes, chef, fuck me.
Oh my God.
Garrett is awesome. I want to work with Garrett.
He's like, yes, chef, fuck me.
Honestly, that's the way I feel sometimes. Like, oh yeah? Cool. Fuck me then.
That felt like very much a scene out of The Menu.
But he just needed to hear it. He just needed to hear, fuck me.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. What's going on? Is Eva okay?
She's totally great. Yeah.
I got those Taylor Swift ticks.
You did? Oh, she's gonna be so excited. This is incredible.
Actually, I got 3 if you want to come. You don't have to.
No, it's I that's so sweet. That's so sweet. I know you're really busy, so I wanted to just tell you something. And it's a little bit hard to say. I just want you to hear it from me.
She's moving.
Frank proposed to me.
Oh, dear.
What'd you say?
I said yes. And I want you to know that nothing's gonna change between us.
That's awesome.
And I love you.
That's tough.
I thought they were. My guess was that they were leaving and he wasn't going to get to see his kid anymore.
Hi, sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to let you know, no check tonight. Thank you so much for dining with us.
That's incredible.
That's so nice.
That is so insane.
To just have the experience, don't worry about anything else. To be able to do that.
At the #1 restaurant in the world.
Honestly, that's amazing.
I mean, I bet you the food has to be absolutely insane.
I'm sure that is something that you have to save up for.
Is this going to motivate and drive him now?
Or he's going to go crazy.
Yeah.
Trailing today. Get changed.
No more forks?
No more forks. You look good?
Whoa!
It was kind of like armor.
Yeah, man, that's the point.
John Wick.
You know the difference between me and you? I make this look good.
All the servers take temperatures of the room. They communicate.
How do they do that if they can't speak?
This is our hamachi, frozen in liquid nitrogen and curled, served on our basil shell.
19 are a bunch of assholes.
Solid.
Oh, wow.
Bogeys on 19, walk everything fast.
Bogeys on 19? That's amazing.
Table 15 likes to eat faster, so we speed up their tickets. 23 likes it slower, so we add an extra remove not to back up the kitchen.
How do you know that?
We have a designated staff member that researches each guest.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wiretap those motherfuckers.
The minute somebody no-shows or cancels, we pull somebody up.
How do they get here that fast?
Oh, we'll send a car.
Wow!
How do you do this all day?
I need you to stand in that corner and get the fuck out of my way for 1 minute. 5, distillation, eyes on 4. 24, walking in 5. 12, walking out. Let's pick it up. Every second counts. Pick up 2 hamachi, please. 8, walking in 5. Triple check 5, please. White chocolate allergy. Every night you make somebody's day.
Huh?
You asked me how I can do this, and that's how I can do this.
She's amazing.
Seriously.
305, hands, please.
My handshake?
Garrett's hands, please. Follow Garrett.
This
Wow.
is so intense.
I'm so impressed.
We have the hibiscus tea surrounded by a series of small bites. And to finish it off, the hibiscus cloud.
How do we eat it? Oh, fun.
Fuck me.
Relax.
Chef,
Go.
guest on 9, Emily overheard her tell her family that she was bummed that she was leaving Chicago without getting a chance to try deep dish.
Got it. Slow down. 8 and 9. Surprise on 9.
What's the surprise?
Take a wild guess.
I love this place.
What's up, dude?
Pick up for Richard.
Are you kidding me?
Behind, Oliver. Behind. Corner.
Walk 4 Wagyu to 21. P2 is no dairy. That's 6, you're going on 2x4. Faster, please. Fire 6 rabbit. Fire 4.
I'm so impressed.
Basil gel?
Hill 31. 33.
Yes, chef.
Go.
Micro basil? Yes, chef.
Micro basil. Fuck yes.
Language.
Sorry. I said sorry. What am I saying sorry for?
Chef, can I bring it to the table?
Go get him, Richie.
Which one's 9?
All right, look alive, team. I couldn't live with myself if I let this beautiful family leave Chicago without sampling one of my personal favorite dishes, Pequod's deep dish.
No. Oh, you did not hear me say that.
Manja, baby. Enjoy, guys.
It's way better than New York.
That is so insane.
I can't help but smile. Like, you just see, food always like brings people together. That's why we always talk about food, no matter where we are.
3 seconds.
Apple cider gets streak. Apple cider gets streak.
That's my freaking boy right there.
All right, let's go. Another.
Look at this. Look at this development with Richie. I love it.
Ooh, yeah, it sure is. What were tonight's specials?
We don't have specials. We do, however, have supplements, including tonight's caviar pairing. Up your ass!
See, it's your attitude.
And he's singing Taylor Swift in the car. Is something finally going right for Richie?
I hope so. I feel like something bad's gonna happen though.
The awesome thing about food.
He's going way too
oh,
fast.
Shit.
Oh, goddamn.
As I was about to say, the great thing about food is like you could be from any part of the world. You could have no communication with people because of language barriers. But you know what? We could all enjoy good food together. It doesn't matter. I firmly believe in the saying,
What's up before the alarm? Sorry.
The fastest way to make me happy is through my belly. I'm a big fan of that.
How old are you?
It's an HR violation. You're not supposed to ask.
Fuck off, Garrett. How old are you?
30.
You're like a chef? You like to cook?
No, I don't
Rattle
like,
the pots and pans?
No, I don't like to cook.
Why you work at a restaurant?
A couple years ago, I had a drinking problem. I'm good now, you know? Like, I feel healthy, and I'm happy, and I'm grateful. And through that experience, I learned about acts of service. I just like being able to serve other people now.
Wow.
That's really awesome.
You know, I used to work for this guy who used to say that taking care of people at the highest level was like working at a hospital.
That's a little much.
I'm just saying, I think that's why restaurants and hospitals use the same word, hospitality. I wanted to say thanks for a fun week, man. It was dope.
Thank you, my man.
We have a new stash coming tomorrow morning, and I think we're all really gonna miss you here.
Aw.
Fuck, man. I'm just getting the hang of it.
I know. We have one more shift tomorrow, but yeah.
Let me ask you, like, what if, I mean, I don't know what the situation is like, you know, but if something opens up, you know.
Richie, that'd be awesome, but you know it's not my call.
I got another job anyway. I am needed elsewhere.
And hopefully you could take this newfound mindset and help with the bear.
I hope.
Or is he gonna like resent having to leave there and be upset about it?
Yeah.
Yo, cousin, what's up?
What's going on?
We failed the fire suppression test.
Another one, dude?
Yeah. We have one more shot.
How is it if we fail that one?
It's fucking bad.
Shit! God damn!
Holy shit.
Just calling to tell you I'm done.
Yes, no. That's right. How'd that go? Bro, you were going to fuck yourself.
Fine. Yo, I know you sent me there to get rid of me.
What, to get rid of you? Fact! I fucking told you, please!
Yes, I was annoying you, and you wanted me out of your hair.
No. I sent you there.
You sent me there to fucking humiliate me, you fucking jack-off. You're the fucking jack-off, Carmy.
What the fuck you talking about? Yo! Fucking Christ! Dad! Stop it! Just stop!
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
I actually think I hurt myself. That was very chaotic. Richie's trying to have a moment. Carmy's trying to tell him it's not that moment. I don't know, man. That's tough.
He sent others to go get special training. I mean, Marcus,
Yeah.
Tina, Ibra, like they...
Did he lose it, though? Is he just lost the motivation?
I mean, with that mindset, thinking that Carmy sent him there to get rid of him, which I don't believe is true, I'd probably be pissed off, too. I don't know. Yeah, this is his last shift.
Hey, I'm about to go over staff reviews. You want to observe?
Oh, thanks. I gotta finish this last bin.
Okay. We loved having you here. Thanks for everything.
Thanks, Shift Jess.
Are they gonna go out on a date?
I don't think it's like that.
Oh, shit.
What are you making?
I'm just peeling mushrooms for the lamb de tournelle.
Peeling mushrooms.
It's just a nice little fun detail, so when the diners see it, they know that someone spent a lot of time on their dish. I know Carmen.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry that he pulled a favor.
Not at all. I don't do favors.
Oh, that's the chef. That's the chef Terry. Okay.
I like starting the day with this.
Why?
Respect. Feels attached.
Wow.
So how'd this place happen?
Oh, no, that was on my 38th birthday. I was out walking all night, unemployed, angry, depressed, blaming everybody else for all the time I'd lost and the money I'd lost. And it was raining, and I was walking through Lincoln Park. My phone had died, and so I stood under this awning waiting for the rain to stop. And I just stood there and stared, and eventually the sun came up, and it turns out I was right there. And then I walked round to the front. I saw the sign. It was an actual sign. It was a restaurant for lease sign.
Wow.
Never too late kind of thing.
Yeah, never too late to start over.
Ain't that the truth?
How'd you get the money to open it?
Well, my dad had died the summer before, an only child. My mum sold the house and put it in here.
Wow.
You close with your mom?
Yeah, she's my best friend. You?
My best friend's mom was like my mom.
Yeah.
That's what I call your mom. I call her Ma.
Chef?
Yes, Chef.
Arno upstairs.
Oh, thank you, Chef.
Don't be a stranger, Richie.
Say hi to Carmen for me.
Yeah, we'll do.
It's amazing that the head chef of
you, you know?
the greatest restaurant
He
ever.
believes in you.
Aw.
He told me.
Aww.
He said you're good with people. He's not wrong.
So it wasn't a punishment. Wow. It's amazing that the head chef of a restaurant that acclaimed spends time peeling mushrooms. That
I
is
love that, though.
amazing.
Respect. Attached.
Every second counts.
I loved that.
That
was
was
such a good episode.
That was an amazing episode.
I absolutely loved that. I think we all needed that for Richie.
100%. Getting the news about his ex-wife getting
Remarried.
proposed
yeah.
and saying yes to someone else. Like, I thought they were like leaving. That was my concern.
They're just gonna leave the area.
Yeah. But I mean, the idea, like, you saw an entire character progression in this one episode with Richie, because you saw him mad, frustrated, annoyed. I gotta clean a fork and it's obviously not good enough every time he did it. Literally progressing into, oh, this place is actually really cool. This is actually kind of a cool gig. Starts embracing it. Starts feeling good.
Wants a job there.
Wants to stay there. Then gets on the phone with Carmy and immediately gets into like defense mode where it's like, you sent me there just to get rid of me because I was annoying you.
He had to get that chip off his shoulder.
But then to end the episode with the chef being like, yeah, he believes in you. You're good with people. Like
And
that,
I agree.
That hit him. I think that was like the final thing that he needed.
Yeah, sometimes it is nice to know what other people are saying about you behind your back.
Because it's like,
sometimes it's not.
if you have something in your own head about a situation,
you beat
the
yourself
person,
up,
but like the person could say, like Carmy could say anything. And Richie's gonna be like, no, fuck you. I don't believe you. You did this to do that. And had a million reasons in his head. But for Chef Terry to be like, he believes in you, why would she say that if it was a lie? You know, that's a truth that he can't ignore that.
Right.
So hearing that from her is like, oh, damn, maybe I overreacted a little bit. And maybe this is going to signal new things for Richie because, again, his role in this new restaurant isn't going to be anything associated with the food or the cooking or the serve. I think he's going to be the person up front, kind of like dealing with the people, especially after that line that you're good with people. He just needed a little bit of humility and a little bit of just understanding of how a high class, world-renowned restaurant is run. And I think he's got that now. And I think he's going to be able to take that new attitude and hopefully help Carmy finish the restaurant, get it opened. They were a month away when they showed us at the beginning. And yeah, I think that was a fantastic episode for him.
I agree. I love all of these people that Carmy has in his life that he was able to, you know, send his friends and employees to get like a better understanding
100%.
or like a different perspective on life.
He's really,
I love all of this.
He's really taking advantage of his connections. And he's
Sometimes
obviously, but like obviously he's done enough. He never felt like someone who necessarily kept in touch well with people or
but he was
kept
a
those
good
relations.
guy while it was happening.
So I think he has those long-lasting, lifetime relationships with people that, especially in this industry, I feel like when you're like top dog and you're the best and you're amazing at what you do, those connections never go away as long as you don't burn any bridges.
Yeah.
And it feels like he hasn't.
Right.
Obviously. Because sending Marcus to Luca to get learning on some of like the desserts and seeing the two of them in that picture in her restaurant, is that who Luca was talking about when he was having that conversation with Marcus?
Maybe.
About the chef that was just better? He was just better.
I think it was a different one.
That wasn't Carmy that he was talking about?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know why that story just connected.
I think he would have referenced Carmy because that's where
point.
Marcus came from.
Yeah. And just like you were saying, just the idea that Carmy could send his people to his former colleagues, I think is amazing. And I mean, we're talking about like the highest level of this industry.
I need to know what this restaurant is and if it's
right?
real.
I'm sure there's a restaurant that is like that is real, but I don't know if that one necessarily is.
Because I'm going to start saving up.
But just that whole vibe was so insane. It's like super intimidating. But then when you actually like meet the people who are running it, you're like, this is incredible. Like these people have like a level of passion that I feel like most normal people just can't ever experience. Because it's like, I love a lot of things. I don't know if anything work related would ever take me to that level that they were like everyone was talking about in that episode. And to make that kind of restaurant run and then to like give meals away with no check just so that they could fully like have their minds blown by the experience. That's the most insane thing ever. Like that is so cool.
It's like if I would have known I wasn't paying for it, I would have ordered way different.
I don't think you order. You go to a restaurant like that, I don't think you order.
Probably, yeah. Well, I mean, you order your drinks.
Maybe, yes.
Like instead of having the water.
I think it's all chef's choice at a restaurant like that.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I got. But the way they researched the people coming in, the way they had that information, the way they passed notes around, I thought that was pretty incredible. And again, my main question for those that work in the industry, is that normal? Is that how like communication is done? Like when you have like a certain, obviously like the Red Robin down the streets not researching who's coming in. Like, that's obvious. But when you have a waiting list that long and it's by reservation only, I wonder if the restaurants actually like do a Google search and do a social media check and see like what these people.
I'd be like, these people are trash.
Yeah, like sorry,
this chick likes barbecue.
We're booked. We're booked forever. We're never gonna have room for you guys.
You're
I'm sorry.
good. Yeah.
So yeah, like that's one of the questions I have. That if that's something that actually happens in restaurants to that level, I think it's just so incredible. And hearing them talk about it, it's motivating. Like it drives you to want to go work hard in the field that you love.
Yeah, this episode just made me happy.
I think also coming off of the last one, having it titled Forks,
so triggering.
It just and I think this is very intentional. I think it's perfectly done, and the way it's produced and written and the way they tell the story, you're just waiting for something bad to happen with a fork.
Yeah.
Because of last episode and then this one being called Forks, and it's like, when's the bad thing gonna, like you even said it when Richie was driving, like I'm just waiting for something bad to happen. The whole episode was positive. Coming off of that absolute train wreck mayhem of an episode into this one, it's like that one you had moments where you couldn't even watch the screen, to where this one you just have a giant smile on your face the whole time because it was such a positive feel-good story.
Well, the only bad thing was Fact dealing with the electricity. So
I mean, they still have their
I don't
obstacles.
suggest that.
They have one more failure on that, and it sounds like
fire
they're
suppression.
screwed.
That sounds horrifying.
But it feels like they're getting booths put in. They're getting furniture in. They're like getting closer. They just need to pass these inspections and get stuff going. But yeah, I think Richie owes Carmy an apology.
And
I think
big ol' hug.
Big hug and a let's fucking do this, cousin.
Yeah.
Like, let's go. And yeah, I think he's going to really be able to take that with a positive mindset and help Carmy.
I hope so.
And maybe put like all the negative stuff in his life behind him.
I hope. Like, even like the cleaning up of his own place. Like,
Yeah.
It was really nice.
For sure. And I for sure think that there's something there with the one girl that was.
No, I
like,
don't think so.
She's like, don't be a stranger. They're going to go
I think they just appreciate.
They're going to go on a date. I think that's where it's going, for sure.
Not everything has to develop.
I just saw the way that she was like looking at him.
I think they like liked him. I think they wanted to like hang out.
Yeah, they're going on a date. That's my prediction.
It's not all about that. It's not all about date.
Fantastic episode, though.
That's the way you think.
So good. This show does its storytelling amazingly. Yeah. Just again, coming off of the last episode and having such a feel-good story in this one.
It was great.
Very well done.
I love it.
Anything else?
No.
All right, y'all. You guys share all your comments. Leave your thoughts down below. Incredible episode. We'll see you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.